Sabir. Today I'm going to teach you chess. So, I'm first going to teach you about a piece called the rook. This is the rook. Okay, this is the rook. It just moves in a straight pattern. If it can't go here, this is wait a second. I'll just see. It will just go straight. It just simply this is thing, so any piece can go anywhere, like that. So I'm just telling that rook goes in a straight, rook goes in a straight direction, like let's put the kings here. Oops, watch. Black king. Wait a second. Now I'll show you. See, for example, it can only go straight. Oops. So, and also to explain you even more knowingly, I will cuddle. No, yeah. So it's white turn. So it can capture a piece only in this. If this is not here, it can't capture like this. See, I told this is not correct this time. This type, it's not correct. So rook, we should always start. Be careful with the rook. It's a 7. It's one of the strongest pieces. It's the second strongest piece. So as you see, this queen is here. Queen means this piece is here. And we are going to Anna. Okay, now the rook can't capture. It can't. It can only go in straight directions. So only if the piece comes here, then only it can capture. Otherwise, it can't. If you miss like this, wait, I'll teach you about the red thing later. See, if it only comes here, it can capture. If it doesn't, it can't. Now it can capture. So, we finished learning about the rook. Next most important thing is the bishop. It can go in two square. It can go in diagonal like this. So light square bishop will go only on a light square, and dark square bishop only go on dark. For your better understanding, wait a second. For your better understanding, it will not be like this. For your better understanding, it will, this. Now you can understand properly. Yeah, like this. So as we do here, so you already learned about the rook, right? So wait a second. So now bishop can only go on diagonal like this, and it can only capture the rook if it's on diagonal like, see this, like this. But if the rook is, keep the rook here. Now let's see. Now this can't capture, and this also can't capture, and we should try to save it. So like that. So we learned everything about the bishop. Now next thing is we are learning is the queen. The queen is just like a mix of rook and bishop like. So wait a second. Let's say a rook and bishop collide. Chuck. And they collide and make a queen. So it's a mix of rook and bishop. It can go straight and slant. It's the most powerful piece in the chessboard. Yeah, to say, wait a second, see, it can, queen is very powerful, right, told ya, it's even, it can go straight, it can go slanting, it can also go there, and it can also capture, like, you can capture anything which there. Okay, next thing we are learning is the king. The king is the most important piece. It's not the, I'm not saying it's a strong, it's the most important. It moves any square but only one step. For example, I'm telling, I'm putting these two. If you lose the king, you lose the battle. Like, I guess it's, I can't move. Wait a second. Oh, that's insufficient. Wait a second now. This is always, now see. See, it's going anywhere. See, it can go in here, 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 here. And it can go anywhere. But let's say the rook blocked this square. And it can't go. Because it's the most important piece, I say, right? So it's the most important piece. So it can just go in these squares. It can't go where the rook is captured. So if the rook comes here, it can go here. But if the rook blocks, it can't. And the next thing we are learning is deep pawn. Actually, pawn is a very easy concept. It's very easy. But before we learn pawn, we can learn another hard thing, which is the knight. The knight is a very tricky piece, and it's very hard to learn it. As you see, knight can move, it's moving on an L shape, right? Like, as you see, come on, see, it can go 4 steps and in the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And both of the knights can do that. Oh, that was the primo. So, oops, something wrong, bad is happening. So, then now we will come into a pawn concept. It's very easy. Well, it's a bit tricky, that's all. So, let's see. Now it can only go here, okay? It can only go here. It can only go straight. Let's put an obstacle like, and the king will be so far away. Okay, now we'll do it. See, now the queen is this. If it just by mistake did like this, it can go straight, but while capturing it will go on cross, otherwise it will go straight. And also, if it reaches the edge of the board, it will just be in the edge of the board and it will do nothing. That's why they gave it an opportunity to transform into a queen, a knight, a rook, or a bishop. Yeah, queen is always better. So some people will put always transform to queen thing. And the next thing we are learning is the basic check and checkmate. So this, wait, now I'm telling you. See. Now see, let's see this. The king is on check, and he has to move the king. He can't move the rook anywhere. He can't move it anywhere because the king is the most important piece in the whole world. Whole world means in the whole chess board. So we have to say it. And this check, check. So if you are losing the game, you can also give ultimate checks. Slipped by mistake. Okay, no problem. So next we are learning about checkmate. Checkmate is it's we no need to explain it on board, but I will explain for something for you to for a better understand. So now here the king has no legal move to do. If it everywhere the queen is blocking. Ha. So then this is called checkmate and white wins. So there are many kinds of checkmates like one rook checkmate, one queen checkmate and all the kinds. But this is not all. There is more and more to learn. And next thing we are learning is en passant. Well, yeah. In en passant, let's see that. Check. Oh. Let's put this king and queen and oh, not. Now see this. Oh, sorry. So this is not correct. Let's put this here and then I'm see now. Yeah, now what is wrong with this? No, something is very wrong. Yeah. Nothing is wrong, man. Now I'm going to tell you what is en passant. See, what is happening to me? Let's put this here and this here and see if it's working. Wait a second. There's something lagging in this chess thing. Wait a second. I'm telling you. Wait a second. 1 second. Well, don't need to wait. I'm going to try another way to show you what is en passant. Yes. Now I'm telling you. Let's see if black moves here. Now, pawn can only capture diagonal. If it's here and only it can capture. But if it goes here, then what have you thinking? It can still capture, but still it can't be done. It can only be done in the 5th rank. These ranks. There is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. I will do and show you. See 1, 2, 3, 4 and A, B, C, D. So it can only be done on the 5. So that's called en passant. There's something wrong with my board editor. You can report to Lighters if you want. Yeah. So like that and check. Like that. It's a very cool move, right? And also I should wait a second. I'm checking if my board editor works. Now I need to tell you other important things like stalemate. Stalemate is very very important. If you see that and check. See. Wait a second. Okay, now in analysis board, black is winning, right? So if it does this, see, the white king has not no any legal move, but he's not even in check. He's not in check and he doesn't even have a move to do. This is called a stalemate and it's a draw. It's a draw. Thought to say, but this is a. Many people think this is a dumb rule, but think of the good sides like you are losing a game and your opponent by mistakenly did a stalemate, and you. It's better to be stalemated than checkmated, right? And it's better to checkmate than stalemate. So watch out for watch out and don't do stalemates, okay? So these are off. Okay. So that's all if you have to learn. And I'm ending the hero video here. Bye.